With Anthropic's latest release, Claude 4, you can build almost anything that you can think of, from a personal project portfolio to your business's website to custom apps and games that are fully playable, all from a single prompt. In this video, I'll show you 5 really quick ones that I've built and how you can do that for yourself for free. So what you're going to do is come over to your browser and just type in Claude or Claude AI, and it'll be the top one that comes up with this icon. You can create a free account, easy as, just like any other chatbot sites, and you'll be greeted with the same screen that looks very identical to ChatGPT or Gemini. Down here, you've got the model select. For the free plan, you've got Claude Sonnet 4, which is the one we're using for this video, but they do have Claude Opus 4, which is their more enhanced model. So Anthropic and the Claude models are really good at coding. That's the main use case that people use them for. Otherwise, it's kind of the humanized text that outputs. It's also pretty useful. So from here, we can enter our prompts, whatever we'd like, and this you can do normal prompts in here, or you can get it to create websites for you, which is pretty cool. One of the ones I got it to create is a personal portfolio website for myself. So I put in the details around an AI engineer, my name, what I want in it, and this is the entire output here. And so we can see if we refresh it, it's got a nice little loading thing where the elements float up, and we can go through featured projects. It's actually kind of interactive. You can see the glow behind it, about me section, all the different tools, and even a contact form here. And so this is off a really basic prompt, but the more information I provide it, the better I get in the output. If I want certain sections, coloring, themes, all of that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. I can go publish as well and then put that out there in the web, or I can take the code from this little icon here and go in there and actually take that and use that in my own website if I want to host that through Vercel or some other hosting services. If you want to recreate existing games or take your own games and personalize them, it's a really cool use case of this. So this is an example of creating a Flappy Bird style game. So when spacebar is pressed, you have to fly through the gaps and you get the different points. And so then the output here is this app. And so I can press spacebar and go through just like that. And then it keeps my score, my best score if I die really at the start, final score 0, best score 3. And that's all from that one prompt. And again, I can take that code from here and take that into my own site. If I want to customize it, I want different elements, I want fireballs flying at it, I just tell it in my human text and it will add that to the app, which is really, really cool. Now this next one is really, really cool. I did not put this prompt through. It was something I saw on LinkedIn, and I'll leave a link to the original post in the comments. And this is a crossover between Flight Simulator and Minecraft. And so it's created a really blocky world that you can fly and it self-generates, which is really, really cool. And there's different biomes, but then also you can fly a plane around inside of it, which is amazing that this is just coming from a few prompts and you can create things like this. So you can continue to add on and iterate, and I want caves, I want different planes, all of that kind of information, you can provide it, and it will start building out this full app for you, which is really, really, really cool. The next one I want to show you is a to-do list. There are heaps of to-do list apps out there. If you want to create your own, you can do that within one prompt, and you can personalize it to exactly what you like. So I just told it, create me a to-do list. But again, if you've got really specific personalization, needs and colors and all that kind of context, you just provide it and it will create it for you. And so the really simple app here, add a new task, hello, 1, 2, 3, and then you can tick it off and delete it if you want once it's done, which is pretty cool. And again, fully personalizable. The last one I want to show you is a website build. If, say you've got to rebuild your website, web developers cost quite a lot of money. If I want to create a really basic page for just showing off what my product does in the early days, I can put all the information about my business in and what I want on the website. And this is an example of a Christchurch-based electrician, and it provides something like this, made up a name, made up all the colors, different services, what the customers say, all of that kind of stuff, and a get in touch page. Again, I didn't provide any context about the name, coloring, themes, logos and stuff. So when you have all that context, it gets really, really personal in the output. It's far from being perfect, and there's still going to be bugs in the development process, and there are definitely limitations of what can be achieved. But it's the awesome part of AI that is the ability for people who don't have the technical knowledge and background to be able to create and develop their ideas. This is also the worst AI will ever be at creating websites and apps, which is a crazy thought. If you're interested in AI news, updates, and tutorials, leave a like, subscribe, and I post heaps of content about it.